So one of the things I'd like to do is kind of have an annual meeting, especially of the competition group, um, meaning that at some point you've either competed or want to compete, and try to put some skin on things that we want to address. And I'll just, for lack of a better phrase, call it problem solving. So, um, and the word problem maybe has a weird connotation as though something's horribly broken, but it's actually just trying to get where we want to go, and what do we need to get there. So it's a little open-ended. I've got a bunch of personal notes that I've done, and I even dumped some of these things into a PowerPoint, which I don't really want to do per se, but I might use them to kind of reflect back to some thoughts and stuff like that. Um, and if anybody wants to take notes, we were going to maybe do it down there, but I'm basically using this as a way to jot down some thoughts and ideas. I may put something on the TV to kind of build on it, but basically want to get your input, and there's no wrong question, there's no wrong suggestion. I think a big part of this is education of everybody, um, and getting us all on a similar page, and being able to ask me questions, and I provide input of, well, did you think about this, and what about this, and those type of things. I was reflecting on it. So I got introduced to this sport a couple months after my 18th birthday. So however many years that is, I'm 55 now. So I've been involved in this sport for a while, and no two coaching gigs are the same. This has been, there's many parts of this that are very similar to other gigs that I've had, and there's parts of this that have been extremely different, not to mention learning how to coach during a global pandemic. So you can put that on my resume, check. There's a lot that doesn't have standard practices or fixtures in this. So basically that's what I want to do, and hopefully every year. And the reason I picked this time is Masters Nationals takes place in August, and typically the racing season moves from the 1,000-meter sprint season to what's called head racing, which is 5,000 meters, roughly. And that shift, that makes for a good shift opportunity to kind of reflect on the season and everything that's involved there. So, hey, good morning. There's some comfy chairs there. Um, so, um, so before we get started, does anybody have uh, anything that I need to know about for this morning's meeting? I know I'm going to try to get done by 7 for sure.